Good morning, everyone. My name is Charlotte Park, and I am here today to discuss my take on true and long-lasting happiness. One of the most difficult pursuits in life is the pursuit of happiness. But what exactly is it? Everyone has their own idea, and that's mostly due to their own perspectives. Some think it's about living the life we choose. Some think it's all about love because life cannot be complete without it. And others think it's about money and material wealth. There is even a scientific explanation for it. There are several chemicals our bodies release that make us feel good, like serotonin, the happiness chemical, and dopamine, which is released as part of the reward system. It is referred to as the reward molecule. These chemicals are released when you exercise or eat good food. This also occurs when you experience any pleasurable situations, such as graduating, getting your first job, or going on a shopping spree. However, all of this only provide a sense of temporary happiness. But what makes us truly happy? I believe that there are four main components to achieving true happiness. First is self-love. In order to love yourself, you need to be confident in who you are. Be aware of your strengths and think positively about yourself. Remind yourself that despite your problems, you are a unique, special, and valuable person, and that you deserve to feel good about yourself. Learning to accept yourself completely is the first step to being happy. However, that does not mean that you should not try to improve yourself. You should be able to reflect on yourself and think about your actions before you do them. If you think about some actions that you have taken, you may be able to realize some mistakes that you have made. It is best to self-reflect on them. Accept the actions you have made that might have negatively affected other people. Your flaws and failures can lead you to self-reflect and strive to better yourself. It is important to accept other people's constructive criticism because sometimes what you think may be wrong or there could be better options than the one you want to make. Once you notice the change in yourself and how well you have been doing after realizing your mistakes, it will be easier to be satisfied with yourself. When you are satisfied with yourself, you will eventually be confident with yourself. A person's self-worth is supposed to come from within. You shouldn't need to seek validation from others. If you're unhappy with your physical appearance, it brings you down emotionally. You should do your best to accept those parts about yourself too. If you believe that your physical appearance keeps bringing you down, unintentionally, work on building confidence to help compensate for it. In fact, research has confirmed that men and women rate confidence as the most attractive trait in a potential partner because being confident is beautiful. Second, prioritize what you want instead of always pleasing others. Everyone deserves to be able to make decisions for themselves without anyone dictating the decisions that need to be made. A person should not be pressured to please others at their own expense. For example, it is common for some students to feel pressured when choosing the course they will take when they go to university. Some parents try to interfere instead of just being supportive and helpful by being the ones to make the hard decisions for the children, like picking the university, choosing the future occupation for their children, and not accepting their children's actual dreams. By allowing their parents to dictate their lives, they end up being unhappy. Even if they earn more money or have a better environment thanks to the occupation their parents pick for them, they would be probably still be happier if they lived the life they would have wanted for themselves. Many people may not earn enough money, yet many of them feel happier doing what they want to do. No one else can live your life for you, so no one has the right to suppress your own desires and will. How can a person be happy by giving up his or her dreams? Third, surround yourself with people who bring you joy. Although you shouldn't need to count on others to make you happy, it is still good to be around people who have a positive energy. If you have people around you who continuously judge you and bring you down, it is best to walk away and end the relationship. Toxic people will only bring you stress. Also, if you have a friend who is upsetting to be with by being too negative, they can ruin your mood by saying depressing things. It is good to try to help them at first, but you should start to distance yourself when things start affecting you and your own happiness. In order to be happy, you have to start thinking for yourself first. Put yourself first because no matter how important other people are to you, you are the most important person in your life. Fourth, it is also important to be good and understanding towards other people while seeing things through their perspectives. As an individual, it is definitely important to understand yourself and think a lot about who you are. However, as a member of society, being good towards other people is just as important. This whole community is all about understanding. If things happen and there's bad blood between friends, workmates, and family, it could be prevented if there is communication and understanding. When people see that you try to understand them and stand by them at most times, they will most likely try to do the same for you. Understanding where people are coming from can also reduce your stress about any misunderstandings you have with them. For instance, if someone thinks differently from you, you should try to be respectful. If someone does something disrespectful, try to understand their point of view. Maybe they're just having a bad day or they're going through problems that you don't know about. In addition, being nice to others and doing good deeds make you feel good about yourself. According to a study conducted by Michael Steger, a psychologist at the University of Louisville in Kentucky, doing good things make people happier than seeking pleasure. So why don't you go out there and make someone's day? You never know. They could make your day as well. I firmly believe that happiness can be attained if you love yourself, prioritize yourself, instead of pleasing others, surround yourself with people who bring you joy, and be good and understanding towards others. All of these components are what we need to be content with our lives. Achieving these things sounds easy, but the actual effort that anyone will need to put into it is immense. Happiness is something you must work for, and it starts with yourself. Being happy with yourself is necessary before you can complete your happiness from the people around you. In the words of Aristotle, happiness depends upon ourselves. Thank you and have a good day.